Welcome in, everybody. We've got oh my God. Let me tell you about it.
It's an all-star cast.
It's an all-star
My
cast
God.
because guess what? Um, we used to do this um, back when, y'all remember, and when we did it, we had different people come in. Jackie Tinkerbell, traveling with Tinkerbell. She came aboard, and her and I used to do the show on Sundays. And then that's when I started having health issues, so I had to back it up. And then today, um, man, I got some good.
Today is a
people.
special edition. We got two channels instead of one.
Yeah, we got
So you
two.
get
We
two
usually
for the
used to have
return.
one, but we got two. We got one from Canada and one from Alabama.
Don't you have a button for that?
Yeah,
Alabama.
Yes.
Alabama.
Yes.
Yes. And I tell you,
The great state of Alabama.
That's right.
she's like my daughter because my daughter is a nurse, and I when they had bad weather, the tornadoes and stuff coming through, I couldn't find. Well, see, he keeps up with everybody's emails and so forth. I don't. I couldn't find nothing. So I had to write on one of her vlogs, how you doing? Is everything okay? Are you safe? Check in, whatever I said. But and then there's Rob, our son. People call him our son, and I don't know. I wouldn't have had Rob, but
What
but
name?
yeah, I wouldn't have had it. And he's from Canada, cruising on the high seas and travel. Oh, I didn't say her. Life with Tanisha RN.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have Rob, and everybody knows Rob. He has several different personalities, and I don't know who's here. That's why I ask about it. Captain Max.
He threw me off with the chicken sandwich video because I think that one should have went on cruising on the high seas and chicken sandwich eating. That video is on the wrong channel, good sir.
Okay, let
Your
me tell
chicken
you.
sandwich eating video should be over there.
When
Yeah.
I came on, I
Miss
saw
Cycle.
ROBL, and I said, well, "Is this a new?"
No, no.
That's why I asked about Max.
It's a misspell.
Right.
And not only that, Rob does not only chicken. He does tacos. He does
Oh yeah,
all
lip
this.
syncing too.
He does lip syncing.
Yes.
He does it all. He does it all. He was in Houston while we were camping, and then his thing came across, and he was singing a song.
Mhm.
And I asked Jeremy, I said, "Can you tell me who this is singing a song?" He said, "Rob."
Yep.
Oh wow!
Lip syncing on his shorts.
Yes.
Doing a good job.
And Tanisha, she does unboxing.
Mhm.
The first unboxing I saw her do was doing Valentine's Day.
Nice.
And yeah, I lurk a lot on people's because I watch
Mhm.
it on the TV because he keeps my phone on his side of the bedroom
Mhm.
because it's the sound, Tanisha, that I can't take. Like this is a pain patch. I have pain patches all over my body,
Mm.
and I got the TENS unit. I got the TENS.
She finally
unit.
got her a TENS unit.
That team, you love that team. I love my teams.
Yeah, well, I just started. This is the third day, and I've been able to sleep without pain medicine.
Good.
Today.
It's
It
worth
takes
it.
getting used to, but I enjoy. I don't use it often, but when I do,
I know. I love it. Okay, now are you going to welcome people in
I am.
before I start asking questions?
Yes, we got to run through these chats right here because, as I understand it, you got a whole book full of questions for our guest
Whatever.
up on the screen here. First up, if you're watching this on the replay, welcome back to the series Cruising Through Life.
We're going to do it once a month.
Yes, once a month, we will find someone to bring to you here on the channel today.
Or
we got
two.
today we got two channels represented. We got Life with Tanisha RN and Rob with High Seas and Travel. And yes, so you may know him from the morning show. You may know him from Legends on the Lido, but he is here in the flesh today for your viewing pleasure.
Mhm.
If you are here on the replay, welcome in and give us 3 green hearts in the comments section. But for those of you that have joined us on the live stream, welcome in. Good afternoon and welcome in. See, this is something I'm not used to,
You
y'all.
haven't done it in
Good
almost a
afternoon
year.
and welcome in. Cruising on the High Seas
and Travel
and chatting.
And Tanisha and Rob, you can restream it. We don't have any copyrighted music or anything like that.
Oh yeah, Rob's already on it.
We're on it.
We're being simulcast to Singapore right now.
Oh, you never know.
Yeah, man, I'm serious. Rob got us going worldwide.
But
Oh, nice.
Yes.
you can restream it.
Okay.
Yep. Next up in the chat is none other than our morning host here. I think he is here to troll us because I did actually send him an invite. Yo, Brooklyn in the house with the drip and gold crown, Eddie Lugo Studios.
And
Hello.
he probably wants his own interview
Mhm.
because I really haven't interviewed
Eddie
Eddie
Lugo.
at any time.
Oh, he got to be the next one then.
Yeah, I have
Yep.
never.
Next up in the chat is Robert Leonard Jr. Hello. Welcome
Hey.
in. Yes.
That's
And
hubby.
then we got Danny E, the spectacular supporter, has made it in. Hello. Welcome
That-
in.
Is the angel
Mhm.
of YouTube.
Miss Angel herself.
Yes.
Next up, we got to get this party started right here. Controversial Cruising has made it in.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
morning.
Good
It's
morning.
party time.
Good morning. You said good morning.
Oh wow, I did. What I have like I need to have a banana,
you need a thing up there that says
Jar.
afternoon.
right? And every time I mess it up, I toss a quarter in or something.
Right.
Lawn lifters, hello,
Hey,
welcome in.
that's Pure Runners for people.
Yes.
Well, that's their son, but that's Pure Runners, the family. You
Mhm.
know, they're out of Houston. We've sailed with them on the Celebration, and it was a hoot. Then we went to the ABC Island with them.
Scott, I believe it is.
Oh, wait, see, Scott.
Yeah, I believe it is. Bring your son to work day. Yep, we had to watch him. Couldn't find a sitter, so yeah, we got this covered.
Man, that was funny.
And next up in the chat is Eunice Peoples herself.
Oh,
Hello,
that's my daughter-in-law,
Welcome
you
in.
guys.
and yes, Travel Cake Trips. Have a Sunday afternoon to you all. First time catching cruising through life. Yes,
Yes, and then if you go back, if any of you in the chat go back to when we started cruising through life. In fact, that was the Sea Leg Journeys. Robin, she told me, "Oh, you can do it." I did it for 15 minutes, just like Cruise Boleros.
Mhm.
She does it for 30. You know, I did it for 15 minutes, and I was constantly looking at the clock. When you see me looking up, even now, I'm looking up at a clock, a big, huge clock. And that's how I started. Every 15 minutes, I wouldn't go past 15 minutes. Then I went 30 minutes. And when I did 30 minutes, it was a wrap. I didn't do an hour for a long time. But go back. You'll learn a lot about what I talked about back then.
So you said, Cheryl, you did lives for 15 minutes?
I did.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Real
Like,
short one.
Good.
real short ones. I looked at it,
Nice.
and then once I looked at the clock and it was 10 after, and I would tell people, look, I'm not gonna hold you long. And I did it for 15 minutes, and then I did it for 30 minutes. And I did it for 30 minutes for a long time before I got to an hour. It was a huge long time before I got to an hour.
Looks like you got somebody in your chat, Rob. Rudy Fur with Autism Homestead has checked in. Bonjour.
But
Hello.
Yes,
Oh.
yes. And hola.
what are you gonna
Nice.
say?
Oh no, this is Armand. It says it's me, Ma, your son. Hope you have a great
Oh,
show. Yeah.
thank you, sweetheart. I
He's
love
just
you.
logged in. He's just logged in as another
As his-
account.
As his wife.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. And just like Cruising on the High Seas has done, if you are a creator in the chat here, please type in the word creator. That way Nightbot can drop your link and everyone can connect with you.
Mhm.
And that will catch us all up in the chat. So take it away, babe.
Okay. Well, Tanisha, I'm going to start with you first.
Feel like I'm on taking the state boards.
Yeah, right.
Come on, let's get you up in solo here, though. We on Front Street for
Mhm.
everybody.
Oh
Yeah, there we go.
She is so pretty, y'all, to be. I mean, golly, she is beautiful. And if you ever go back and look at her profile picture, it is beautiful. She's just beautiful. She has such a glow. She looks like she might be pregnant all the time.
no! Oh my goodness! No, that is
Wow.
Canva. Canva is a good friend of mine, and Canva helped me create that picture.
Oh my
Nice.
God. You're so pretty.
Thank you.
So pretty.
Oh man, you should see the power of Gemini. If
Gemini.
yeah,
I've seen the commercials.
man, listen. The results. I made 2 things last night. The results are displayed on Hats on a Missions, YouTube and Facebook. Check it out.
Okay.
Yep, I created all of that with Gemini.
Okay,
Will
Tanisha,
do. Mhm.
introduce your channel and give a brief overview about it.
All right. So I am Tanisha with Life with Tanisha RN. And the channel came about because most of you all know me as part of Leonard Family Fun. And
Yes.
that channel was created primarily as a way to take our photos and videos from be it trips or things happening in town, just so we can free up space on our phones and our tablets and laptops. It was just kind of to do that and also to share with family and friends what we were doing. However, within that channel, I started doing things that I like to do, which is like unboxings, um, sharing inspirations and affirmations, which really is part of my planning and journaling. So I decided that let me break off and just create Life with Tanisha RN. Now, if you look at some of the other planner, we call planner babes or planner girls channels, it will say something usually with plan in their tagline, right? With me, I decided to just make it Life with Tanisha RN because while it is the bulk of it is planning, it will encompass other things like trips and um, things that are on in my life. While planning and spending time in my planners or journals is important, they're not the only thing that goes on. I am a nurse, very active on my job and in professional nursing organizations. I'm married. I call Bobby my big kid because I don't have any children. I have a mother. I call her my daughter, my oldest daughter. I have sisters. I have nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles, and I love them all, and they're all part of my life. So that's why I decided to say Life with Tanisha RN versus Planning with Tanisha.
Mhm.
So that's how that came about.
Okay, and tell me what the loop is.
So the loop started with, and hopefully maybe she'll see it. I'm not sure if she's in the chat. I am streaming this, by the way, sharing this stream. Creatively Lisa Marie. She's another planner girl, very creative with her planners and her journals. And she just got together a group of content creators. And it doesn't matter if you have 10 subscribers, 5 watch hours, 5,000 subscribers. If you like to plan and you want to share with the audience your planner spreads or your creativity in your journals or planners, I'm creating a loop group, and each week she gives a theme. So the first week of the month, actually she decided to drop off the first week because she also does an Instagram reel where there's a loop of us doing that. And so what happens is whoever wants to be a part of the loop for the week, we submit our videos, and she takes the link, and we share, or actually we share it with the person that comes behind us. No, yeah, the person that comes behind us. So it's a loop of us. And you'll know that you completed the loop when you end up where you started. So each of us will have a link to the next channel in our description box. So you go on to the next channel. So say it's Cruising is Fun Anytime. Rob, Cruising on the High Seas. Life with Tanisha RN, Creatively Lisa Marie. And you'll just follow the loop, and everybody interprets the theme differently. Like this week that's coming up Wednesday is reading. Now, what's been unique is everybody interprets it differently. So while most of us will use something in our planner spreads dealing with the theme, someone may do something different, meaning they may actually be reading to you in their video. We had a loop once about, I think, water or sailing, and someone was on a yacht, and that was their theme. That's how they interpreted theme. And they just did like a little interview session about why they're on the boat.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so that's what the loop is. It's kind of like the raid parade
Mm-hmm.
and the Saturday stroll, with the exception of it's a theme, and everybody interprets the theme how they choose.
I like that.
That's what's up.
I do, and you get watch hours.
That's correct.
I like
And
that.
that's the goal. That's the goal. Hopefully you'll get the watch hours, and of course you get the subscribers, because whoever is watching the previous person channel, hopefully they will watch you too. And they have a lot of subscribers, and each week they're tuning in because they're looking at the person who they're subscribed to. And if they continue to do that, then hopefully they'll pick up and like you too and subscribe to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Mhm.
Okay, Rob, same question. Introduce your channel and give a brief overview about it.
All right. Well, I am Rob from Cruising on the High Seas
And travel.
And my overview of my channel is basically all about cruising and travel. I started off with cruising, just focus on cruising, but because I'm more far from cruise ships, it's kind of hard to focus just strictly on the cruise ships, because I have to travel down to the cruise ships and all that. So it's and travel. Well, I can do traveling to the big city. I can do traveling down to the cruise ships.
Mm-hmm.
Travel is very broad. So that's why I decided to throw the word "and travel" in there.
Yeah.
So you'll see streams of me going down to Toronto. Later in the summer, I'm looking at going down towards the falls and doing stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be nice.
Which will be nice, because we have, I think in St. Catharines, I think it is, we have something like, it's almost like the Panama Canal, but it's not the Panama Canal.
Mm.
So it's the cargo ships that are going through the locks. So I think that will be pretty neat. I think that'll be kind of pretty neat and cool to see the ships going through the locks. And it's been years since I've gone down there, so I think one weekend I might take a drive down and check that on out.
Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, Fireful Creations has made it in. Hello. Welcome
Hello,
in.
and welcome in.
And then, of course, I also have my lip sing on Fridays, where I just which I lip sing to various of songs, some popular songs, some oldies, just to throw a little mix into my channel. And then, of course, my famous food reviews. So I pick various locations and give my review on the food, and I even do it on the cruise ships too.
Well, entertainment and food is part of, I don't think you can really travel without food and entertainment. So you're
I
hitting
know
the mark.
that's good. Ooh.
Yep.
Exactly. And then last but not least, on Mondays, I do a fun facts Monday. So it could be on mainly on travel. So talk about airplanes, talk about cruise ships, talk about who knows what. And it's just a useful, fun fact of here's the point, here's the facts, and let's move on.
Cool.
And he works at the airport. So
And of course, I work for the airport.
right.
It's a lot of
Bless
good,
you.
useful content of opportunities there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So later in the year, I might even do if I can find a way to do it without. I'm not saying without being caught, but without getting in trouble for doing it. Is how to make a connection and how to go down towards customs and stuff like that.
Right.
But I have to be very careful with that.
Oh yeah, you do. Because you're in Canada.
Yoda's Blessed Life has made it in. Hello.
Hey,
Welcome
Hello.
in.
and
Always appreciated whenever Jesus stopped by on Sunday.
Stop.
That's pretty cool. Hello.
wait,
I had to give him a second
Tanisha,
one.
I need to ask you another question. What makes your channel different from others in your niche? I know because I've watched everything that you do.
I'm sorry, it blinked off, so I didn't catch the question.
Okay, what makes your channel different from others in your niche?
Oh wow. I think, and it may be lame, but it makes it different is me. I'm different from most of the other planners, and we should be. One thing in the community, the planner community, just like in this cruising community, we don't compare yourself to another creator
Mhm.
because everybody is different. So I feel that I'm unique because and I'm hoping that it exuberates through
Yes.
through my videos. I have a love for what I do. I love each of the people that stop by, whether they subscribe or not. Of course, subscribers, you have my heart.
Mhm.
So I would say that would be it. Also, for me, if you look at, especially in my planning, I kind of stick to things that I'm comfortable with, which is some of my favorite pieces. It's rare that I would do a planner spread or a journal spread without some florals. I don't have to have any other stickers in my planner spread, but florals is absolute must for me. Some of the other planner babes, not necessarily. They may not like it, or if they do, they don't use it as often. But you're going to almost always see the florals, whether they're the physical stickers or the digital stickers. I have to throw some florals in there.
Mhm. But you just got off a cruise. This was a question that's not
Yes,
the thing.
and I'm still mourning.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know. We mourned with you because we were here on land.
Mm.
Okay. Tell me about the best part of the cruise and the least part of the cruise.
I'm gonna start with the least part. It was I would say when it ended, but this itinerary, Jeremy, Cheryl, and Rob, and everybody watching, is different because the last day typically is a sea day, right?
Right.
But this one was not. Our last day was a stop at Coco Cay.
Mhm.
And then the next day you're off the ship. That was like a pain. I still feel like a sharp pain in my chest.
It
You
abruptly
want me to have a
ended. Yeah.
perfect day
Yeah.
at Coco Cay, go pack my bags and get off the ship the next day.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
But that's what happened.
Well, that was a different
That's
itinerary.
sad.
That was a different itinerary. I've never been on a ship that didn't
Still
have
hurts.
a sea day.
Oof. But we
Well,
gotta be careful.
we're going on the Mardi Gras, and that's the Mardi Gras is set up this that way too. Come October,
Really?
and I think because Celebration Key is new,
New?
Yep.
so they've thrown it at the end. So we're gonna last stop is Celebration Key, and then the next stop. Bye. Have a great day.
It's the same
Glad you stopped
sting.
by. Mhm.
That's the same sting. Because we're a distance from Progresso and Cozumel, so we have to have a day in between
Yeah.
on our way back.
That was-
So you got
this
us
would be 2 sea
listening.
days.
And because we didn't know this.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
So
nobody has said this. So when you do your vlog, be sure to tell people that
Mhm.
because people don't know that.
that's heartbreaking.
Yeah, I
That
am.
is a bad itinerary.
Yeah.
Because I need that. Well, see, that's why I
That
packed.
cushion.
I need that cushion.
Yeah, I needed to mourn. I needed to
Yeah.
mourn. So the day before, okay, so we got back to Miami that Saturday, so that Friday was Coco Cay. That
Mhm.
Thursday we were at sea. So I just did my packing then,
Right.
and the only packing I had left Friday was just the little small things that were left over, and then of course the things I needed to the last items, outfit and things
Right.
like that.
Mhm.
But I pretty much was packed because I don't want to. I mean, how am I going to pack if I'm at Coco? I mean, that means I don't want to come
Yeah.
back and pack. I mean, I got to have time to cry.
Yeah.
But thankfully, the stars won't happen. I took my time out to pick the perfect itinerary. The 2 sea days that are typically at the beginning will be at the end.
Okay.
Nice.
I
So
like-
the first stop, in fact, we leave on a Sunday, or I think it was a Saturday. We leave on a Sunday. Yes, leave on a Sunday. That Monday we'll stop at Coco Cay. Then there's a sea day. And then that makes a lot of sense. So I was so that was the bad part. The good part about being on for that cruise was stepping on that ship. The
Cool.
Icon is like no other ship I've ever been on, period. Now, the ship that set the stage for me and my love of cruising was the Carnival Elation, and she will always be number one in my heart because she started this thing. Icon, that's why Icon will fall second, because I can't take away Elation because she started it. I just won't do it. But Icon is absolutely amazing. This was the first time we had a balcony, and I didn't get up too early to catch the sunrise or watch any sunset from my balcony. That's because I wanted to be out and about. And not saying that I wasn't out and about on the other cruises with the balconies. I spent time on my balcony, but not this time. I don't think I saw my balcony hardly any.
Yep.
Mm-mm.
We got a couple more people that have made it in. We got Rob Cruz Brothers. Here's Rob's other half right here.
I was about to say, is that Rob? Okay, hey Rob.
Yeah, that's him. Hello.
That's my TA.
And then we got Miss Najua Brown.
Hey,
has made it in.
Najuma.
Hello.
Hey, Najuma.
Okay. Now, Rob, you just got off of not this last cruise, but the cruise before that. And everybody has heard about it.
Oh, goodness.
But here goes a question that you didn't get. Now,
Off script.
Now, was this on purpose?
oh yeah. Wait.
Oh, goodness. I'm nervous for
I
you.
would
Rob.
like to know what made that cruise not a good cruise for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not fly American Airlines.
Wait.
And it's about to be a 3-hour show, so everybody buckle in. Let's get it.
Oh, wow.
Okay, give us the highlight. What happened?
The abridged version, good sir.
Yes.
The abridged good version. Okay.
Yes.
Well, we made our way to the airport in Toronto. It was still smooth sailings. Got our bags checked in. Found out they double charged us, which we're still working to get that fixed. And then once we got down to the gates after going through customs, because we do customs on the Canadian side. Did you guys all know that? We don't have to do U.S. customs in the States. So once we got through customs and got downstairs, there was this grumpy old lady. And there was 2 flights. First flight going to Charlotte, which was our flight. Second flight was going to not Phoenix, Philadelphia. And they were both pretty close to each other. She was enforcively saying that we have to check our carry-on bags and leave them on the bridge. When we got to the ticket counter to scan our boarding passes, he saw that we are doing a connecting flight. Would you like to check your bag into the final destination? We sure went, okay, fine, sure, no problem. Biggest mistake ever. Shouldn't have done that. So that flight went well. We made it to Charlotte. And we were only supposed to be in there for maybe about a couple hours, 3 hours, maybe. It turned into about 4 or 5 hours.
Ooh.
Yes. And the airplane was not leaving until the ship was sailing on out. So, which means we missed the ship. Now, luckily, our flights were booked through the cruise line. So the cruise line takes full responsibility to get us to the next port. But what we had to do was go downstairs, pull all of our bags, which we had 5 bags, and only 4 of them got pulled. So 1 bag was left on the plane off to New Orleans.
And what bag was that, Rob?
That was called the camera bag.
The tech bag.
The tech bag.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Right? That's it, Tanisha.
Is this we talked about this on the show? Or you talked about it on the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause we did
So you gave them permission to hold your tech bag?
They enforced that we had to check it.
Look,
Force.
you have to create you some fake bosoms and put
Right.
it up there. No way. You're not
No
getting
way.
this.
You're not getting my camera.
You're not getting my
No.
camera or my
No.
tripod. None
No.
of that.
No,
You can't have
no.
all of
Mm-mm.
Yeah. She forced
Mm-mm.
that.
that we have to do it. Because
Oh,
there was no more room left in the overheads.
It would have gone on my seat.
That's
So-
where mine sits, at my feet on the plane.
Yeah.
I don't let it out of my sight. I don't put it in an overhead container. I don't do nothing. It does not leave my sight ever.
But they know this. They know tech bags
guess what's
don't
in the same
go-
bag? My passport is in that same bag. I'm not ever letting that bag out of my sight. Not never. So
No,
Yeah.
no.
can't do it. All right, but it gets worse, Tanisha. It does. That's not
gets
the worst
worse.
of it.
So once we finally got all of our new boarding tickets, which was not with American Airlines, because we ended up flipping over to Delta.
Mm.
So we had to recheck our bags in, pay Delta for our bags, which the cruise line picks up that cost. We ended up flying off to Atlanta. Spent a couple hours in Atlanta. Then we fly to Mexico City,
Where there was a language barrier.
where there's a language barrier. And are you ready for this, Janisha?
I don't know.
You
No.
spend 12 hours in that airport overnight. Yes, I said.
And the ship is gone.
The ship had
He's
left
missed-
by the
he's
time he
missed
made it
2
to Charlotte.
days.
He missed 2 days of cruising trying to make the ship.
I would have turned around.
It was
I would've-
18 to 19 hours total delays on flights.
So once the next day, we flew off to another airport in Mexico.
On a little twin crop duster plane,
Yep.
somewhere close to Costa Maya.
No, you weren't on the crop duster. You just you weren't on the crop duster.
Mm. I've seen, yeah. I know
Then have to spend the night in the hotel.
Yep.
And for the next day to catch up with the ship, which was a 2-hour ride to the ship.
Mm.
That is the quick and clean version of it.
What did the cruise line? What did they say? I mean,
I know it's confusing, isn't it? I wouldn't have been able to do it. They would have had to reimburse me for everything.
this is like a story I heard just the other day. A mom, her 3 or 4 kids, and the babysitter traveled to Miami to get on a cruise, and mom had saved up all the money all year for this cruise for her kids who didn't know they were getting on a cruise ship until they got to the port because it was a surprise.
Yep.
Her 16-year-old son, special needs, he didn't have a state issued ID because he didn't drive.
Right.
They were told by the cruise line and the travel agents, they did their homework, that his school ID was enough. Get to the port, and they said no. Ask for a supervisor. I don't care what you have. I don't care who told you what. You're not getting on the ship. Come to find out, she was right. Mom had did everything she was supposed to do. He was supposed to get on the ship. But the ship is gone.
Right.
So she made the best of it. She had to spend more money to take them to Disney World and then drive back 8 hours away.
Mm.
But it was their fault. So she completely missed her cruise. Rob is saying he missed 2 days, which that's the whole cruise, if you ask me. Because anytime you're not on the ship and you pay to be on the ship, it's over.
Yeah.
207.
Right.
It's over. I don't
I
know
wouldn't
what
have
they
been
can
able
say to me other than I can get on the ship anytime I get ready.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do it. I'm sorry. I couldn't have gone through what Rob.
We would have turned around at Charlotte.
We would have turned
That
around.
first stop. As soon as they said that the ship is going to leave without us on it, that's a wrap. The vacation is over.
Yeah.
It is all the way over.
Yeah. Because we're traveling to cruise. We're not traveling to stay at your airports and spend our money with you. We want to be on the ship. So unless you can get it done today, sorry, we got to go.
Yeah.
I mean, sleeping in the airport. You were nice.
Right.
I wouldn't have been. They would have put me out of the airport.
Captain, whoever would have turned the ship back around.
And
they would have put me on a nice boat and put me on the ship.
House of X has made it back. Hello.
And they are having a group cruise October the 18th of this year.
Yes, they are.
House of X.
They did. Yeah. Danny D said that was a crazy story. I read that too.
Yeah.
It was. And the poor lady, I mean, it was just, I want to go look at the video again. It was just
terrible.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
This lady, I'm assuming she was a single mother. Regardless, she saved up to surprise her kids. And when they pull up, just like most people, they were just all excited. She had filmed the excitement, thinking, okay, we're gonna film this. We're gonna get on the ship. I'm gonna continue to film, only to be told, no, you're not getting on the ship.
That would have broke my heart. It would have broke the kids.
It did. It did. And she wanted them. None of the options they offered her, by the way, was enough. She wanted them to not only give her the full refund, but to pay for everything that she had to pay, because she had to pay for a hotel and the other expenses to make up for the trip they would have taken. So that means the time at Disney World, I think she was there 2 days or something. She wanted them to pay for that. They offered her a full refund with 25% future cruise credit. And then they offered her 2 other options, but she said none of that she want everything. I really don't blame her.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not her. She said, it's not my fault. I had to spend more money. And they agreed. The cruise, I want to say it was Royal. They agreed with her. She was in the right. So, but this is what they did. They hoping that would make her feel better. They did some training with the staff. So if the staff is not completely sure after the customer is telling you this, then you would need to escalate it to someone else. So in other words, the manager, the supervisor who told her her no, should have, in the future, that supervisor will go to another level. But that's not going to help her now.
No.
Nope.
Oh yeah.
Because she's taking off days.
Right.
Yeah. But
you can't get
to lose 2 days of my cruise, I'm spending 12 nights in an airport, and then I stayed at a hotel one night.
I have a language barrier.
Right.
I mean, it just keeps going, and I would have turned around.
I would have too.
I wouldn't have been able to go any further. I'm not going to go airplane hopping.
because that's down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
The ship is underway without me, and I have a
Right.
ticket to be on it.
And not only that, Tanisha, he has another bad thing that happened on the first cruise that he and I sailed on. Rob got, everybody can take a bottle of wine on the cruise.
Mhm.
His bottle of wine, because he was bought.
Okay,
Correct.
Time out. Let's make the fact clear. It wasn't my bottle of wine. It
Correct.
was Justin's bottle of wine.
Yes. Rob had it in his bag.
But it was in my bag.
Yes.
Yes.
And because their wine is a higher percentage than our wine here in the States, they confiscated his $100 bottle of
Good
wine.
Canadian wine.
Good
Yeah.
Canadian wine.
They took it because it was too strong.
Yeah.
It's no disclaimer in any of the stuff I've seen where it has to be X% proof. Did I
Well,
miss that? I don't remember seeing it.
I missed it too because they took it. They confiscated
They
it,
confiscated
and he
it.
couldn't get it back after the cruise.
But here's the fact, the key factor on it. It wasn't the original bag that the dog was sniffing on.
Mm.
Oh,
The dog hit on another one of Rob's bags. They pulled him off to the side, and they found that bottle of wine and took it. I don't know that the percentage thing means
I think they just
the
wanted a
world different.
wine.
There was a New Orleans port, people that worked at the port of New Orleans that took the wine. And that was, and that dog shows up normally after they're supposed to check that bottle of wine,
Yeah.
because
we don't get the dog until after the
After you go upstairs and you're standing in line.
yeah.
I'm now I've got to do some homework when I get off the show.
And
I
look,
just don't recall
see,
it
I'm with this
saying-
right here. Travel Cake Trips, I'm with this too. Sound like someone wanted that bottle of wine. They
That's
Right,
saw
because there's nothing. I have not read anything anywhere. I'm gonna go confirm myself, but I don't recall other than it has to be no greater than 750
50
milliliters.
That's right.
I don't recall it saying that it can't have this much alcohol in it.
Right.
Right.
And okay, I know
I would just would
Tanisha.
have argued them. I would have.
See, I know Tanisha knows this answer, but you know what this is?
Yeah, they took that too.
No, she had no idea what it is. I had to explain it to her.
Well, I would have gave her a jolt of it. She didn't get my wine back.
I know, right?
Right.
Stick that lady has the EpiPen.
Oh, I didn't say that. I don't report me. Like she'll be okay. They'll give her some medicine to bring it down.
And he travels with it. EpiPen.
Robert Leonard says, I'm getting on the ship even if I had to dress up like a worker on the ship.
Okay.
Yep, I know that's right.
I'm telling you,
Woo!
man.
Yep.
Okay, Rob. Tanisha's going to pop back in 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
But until she does, I'm going to ask you another question. What do you enjoy about making YouTube videos?
What I enjoy is bringing the thrill and the excitement into every single video. Whether it be a food review, a ship tour, whether it be a city tour, whatever it may be. And showing you if I can find the hidden gems and all that fun stuff, that may not even know about. Because there is always loads of information that you may know that you want to share to your viewers that they may not know, that can make their trip more easier, more enjoyable, more relaxing, and maybe something that they may even enjoy doing. So it's just the fun, and then of course the people I'm around. So yeah.
Okay, Tanisha is back. Let me ask her this. What do you enjoy about making YouTube videos? Other than showing your beautiful nails.
Oh, I got something. Speaking of nails, I'm going to go off topic for a minute. I am going to do my own nails at home. A friend, a very dear friend, who I also met through YouTube, she does her own nails at home. And did you know, Cheryl, the price of nails have just
Go.
gone crazy. I
Mhm.
mean, absolutely crazy. Now, doing my own nails is, appears to be a little bit intimidating, but I think with just a little bit of patience, a little bit of quiet time, I can do it. She created a video to show me how she does it, because had she not told me that she did her nails at home, I would have thought she went to the salon and paid X buku dollars. She said, "Girl, no, Amazon, all the supplies, and I did it myself. Clutch my
Mm.
pearls. Let me do it. Let me try." So, speaking of which, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take this. What is this? This is dip. I had these were dip, not the gel, but I'm taking off.
Not a
All right.
joke.
So, what do I enjoy about it? First, it is so relaxing. It's relaxing because it gives me an opportunity to do something that I love and to speak with people who I cannot see
Right.
and who cannot see me. And it is okay if I mess up in my planner or journal, because one, those two things aren't judging me, and the people who are watching me aren't judging me. I can be my worst critic, and this allows me to be raw and uncut, and just to be free with my creativity and have fun with the people who are going to be watching me. I want to do more lives, so I'm looking forward to doing more of that.
Yeah.
I like your tip. I wrote it down. I wrote down something. Rob, he shared a tip. So I'm going to try the 15 minutes. Maybe try something like that. Something simple. And then work my way up. So thank you for sharing that tip, Cheryl.
Yeah. Let me tell you, um, Cruz Bolero, she goes out on her patio and she lets you know her first live was like 3 weekends ago.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? She said, "I'm not going to be here long." And she kept saying that, as I did. "I'm not going to be here long, but I'm going to talk to you and see how it goes and stuff." And she did so well. So did Vicky, Foodie's Vacation.
She did. She did. I liked her
Yes.
first live. And
Yes.
she's so natural. I was like, "Well, my goodness, why?" But it's the same thing everybody tells everybody, including me, but it's just getting out there. And I've done a couple of lives, but I haven't been consistent. I can't use time as an excuse, although time is limited. You still can do it, Tanisha. It's just sometimes the thought, like, "Oh my goodness, what if I mess up? What if I don't?
It
What if
doesn't.
they're not interested?" Just all kind of things.
People go just to see what you're going to do.
Yeah.
And that's what they do. And I was doing it like on a Sunday. Football. I started out doing football season, and most of my talk was football because I like football.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of my talk was what was going on in our home.
Mm-hmm.
That's really how it started
I
out.
remember some of those.
Cruising through life. Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking about things that were going on in my house. But let me get on back to the questions. Have you faced any challenges since starting your channel? And how did you overcome them, Tanisha?
I would say the biggest challenge was me just getting started.
Me too.
And the way I overcame it is just do it. Again, now is to do the lives. Initially was just doing the videos, like, okay, I don't know how this is going to work. I think my very first video was not actually a planner spread. It was an unboxing. Actually,
Unboxing.
that was, I believe, my very first video. Look, I love unboxing. It's like getting a Christmas gift every month from my subscriptions. In fact, I've got 2 unboxings I've got to do, and I won't open them until I share it with my subs. I want you to see it when I see it. It's going to be raw and uncut. We look at it together. So my biggest challenge was me to just do it, and I overcame it by just doing it.
And that's what I did. I did a lot of unboxing in the beginning too. I did unboxing because Temu was new to me, and it was new to a lot of people because I saw a lot of people doing unboxing, and they were doing unboxing to Temu, Shein, and all of that. And I said, "Huh, I can do that. It don't have to be 15 minutes. 5 minutes, and I'm out." You know,
Can be. Yeah.
Yes.
I did a live unboxing once, and that was different.
Yeah.
I might do it again, and I don't know. I like the recorded ones stuff.
And you know what? That was me also. I was more comfortable doing the vlogging and then putting it out there on YouTube, rather than doing it live. I wasn't, girl, I was not prepared to do, but now I can. And then I started the show, Go Live Together. At first it was Go Live with coffee and tea, and then I switched it to Go Live Together. But then I had and then because you start something, you know, it was like everything that was an issue with it, you get feedback. We went on vacation. We went on a cruise. I think it was the Celebration. When I got back and got service, I had so many things that people wanted to talk to me about.
Wow.
This happened when you were gone. You know, this happened when you were gone.
Savage Batman has made it in.
Hey, Savage.
Hello.
Mr.
Hey, Savage.
Man.
And then you got to take care of those issues. You know, it's like, man, it's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be where I have to talk to somebody about something they did while I was on vacation. Then you have to go through this whole hoopla. You know, we had.
And to help you with the hoopla and the trolls and the haters. Okay. Just last week, Roxy gave us both news that we can use, that we can bury deep within our soul and keep it always. Even haters give you watch hours.
And see, I didn't know that. She left. She got to hear that again.
Yep.
Because I never thought about that, Rob. Rob, listen to that well. Roxanne, she said, because I'm a moderator on her channel, and I said, babe, Roxy's got a troll in it. You know, what should I do? You know, because he's being mean. You know what Roxy said? She said, keep him in because I'm getting watch hours.
Yep.
And that is what Roxy, traveling, what is her channel?
Adventures with Roxanne.
Adventures with Roxanne.
She gave us good advice. Even trolls and haters give you watch hours. So it matters not what people do. The only thing that matters is that your art is going to make it to the correct eyes and ears that need to hear.
You know, I've had a few negative comments. And when I say a few, I believe it was 3 in the history of my channel. It's a short history, but nonetheless, I've had one actually remove the comment before I saw it. A good friend of mine's, who is one of my subs, told me about it. She said, did you see it? She said, let me show it to you. Before she can get back to it, they deleted it. Right. I don't even respond. Even the ones that previously, one or two before that one was came into me, I didn't respond. I have no problem whatsoever deleting. My channel is positive energy. I don't have time for negative energy. If that's what you like, boo, go right on ahead. I'm not a dream crasher. But I do not receive negative energy. You can keep it. You can keep it. I personally feel that we've met our quota for negative energy, period. And if you don't feel that way, that's fine and dandy, but you're not welcome here.
Right.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Like,
so I delete and block, and you can tell whoever you need to tell.
Mhm.
but you will remain delete and block.
Right.
Oh yeah, and that's what when you see Eddie looking up or doing something, we tease him about TikToking or whatever, but he's not. What he's doing is he is checking new channels out,
Mhm.
and then he'll let them stay, but he will take them out.
Right.
Right.
And then he and Jeremy will talk in the after show
Mhm.
and say, the reason I did this was because
Right.
this.
Mhm.
Or we'll
Mhm.
use the private chat during the show
Oh
also.
yeah, but that's what Eddie is doing
Mhm.
all through the show. He's checking new channels that come in
Mhm.
to see if they're bad or not.
Robert Leonard says it best. Blocking you blesses me.
Oh yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
I mean, I won't lose 1Z. I haven't lost any weight clearly.
Okay.
So
Me neither. I'm thinking
So
about food now. Wait.
I
Right. It's
I
getting a
do
little
not-
late in the afternoon for us. We gotta see about getting some stuff on the grill.
Yeah, because we didn't cook anything before or after church. We just
Right.
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna do Sloppy Joe's. I was gonna do it on National Sloppy Joe Day, but Mom
Oh,
did the fried chicken.
the list of the day. I wanted to thank you. You
You're
are a
welcome.
humongous help to the show.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Yes, it's you carried it over from the people who inspired us show, and I really appreciate that.
You're welcome. I enjoy doing it.
Yes.
My coworkers, oftentimes we have team meetings. What is today, Tanisha? You know what? Let me check. I didn't get a chance to check today.
Strawberry cheesecake day. I would come up with something crazy from that morning and just let it out. They're like,
Yes, so we're doing Sloppy Joe's today because we did not celebrate Sloppy Joe Day.
oh
So
look, Danny D says that's what I do. Mod, I blog negative comments of people being rude, also dropping links. God knows he can trust me too. Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Absolutely.
want to, and I'm not saying you can.
Oh wait,
Listen, constructive criticism is great. I'm not allergic to constructive criticism, but there's a difference between you being ugly. I don't even waste my time. I don't bye boo.
Yeah, that's me. I don't give them an opportunity to be mean. We had a lot of them when Z was on.
Yeah.
the
oh, we had back-to-back trolls.
Yeah, and they
uh,
were coming in on his side of the
Yeah.
of the.
And I think this may be our sign to go ahead and end the show. We are coming up on an hour.
Oh yes, yes,
And
and,
Danny
we didn't
D's
even
hungry.
get through.
And look. Rob says, Robert says, my beautiful queen Tanisha, I am ready for the sloppy Joe.
Don't
So,
worry, we're
yes.
letting her go.
Yeah, I gotta go fix the Sloppy Joe's. Guys.
Yes, it is sloppy Joe time, ladies and gentlemen. And that
Yes.
will end today's show. Thank you all for coming in today. We're going to go ahead and run this outro, but thank both of our guests for
Yes,
I
yes.
enjoyed it.
getting us
It's
back
good
going.
seeing you, Rob.
Enjoy. Thank you for having me.
You
Yeah.
know, I don't know if that's Rob or Max or
I don't know.
RG or whomever.
Oh, I said Rob. You're right. I don't even know who. Is it
Yeah.
Rob?
It's Rob.
Okay.
It's
I
Rob.
called you Rob, but I forgot.
All righty, y'all. We'll
Thank
pick-
you, Tanisha and Rob.
Thank you for the invite. I so enjoyed it. Hey,
Yes.
we didn't finish, but hey, maybe another time.
We're
Maybe
going to do it
another
again.
time.
We're
Yeah.
going to do it again. Maybe after you get off of a cruise or something, we can come back and discuss how it went or whatever. But in the meantime and in between time, everybody, y'all take care of each other. Have a great Sunday afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great day on purpose, unquote, Miss Tanisha.
Yes,
And
on
thank you.
purpose.
Have a great day on purpose. We love each and every one of you. Peace, love, and chicken
Mwah.
grease.